Yep. What's going on, y'all, man? Show the hour intro back at y'all again with another video, man. Alright, so we got a reaction video. We got 10 wrestlers banned from WWE 2K22. I saw the little trailer Saturday and Sunday. I really think I'm out buying it for real. I'm really not gonna lie. I might buy the game. I mean, I'm gonna buy the game. Hopefully, I will be on a PS5 soon. Probably. I really do not know. Hold on, let me move my camera real quick. Alright. So, we got 10 wrestlers banned from WWE. So, I think the first person is Kurt Hawkins. I really forgot about this dude. I don't even know this wrestling anymore. You guys, I remember the last time I really saw him was like Grim Toy Show and on WWE, because I remember he used to be an Edgehead. But with that being said, man, let's get straight to the game, man. Let's get it.
Where'd it get me in this business? Fired, with a wife 6 months pregnant, sitting at home. And it disgusts me. The major decisions in this business are made by some out-of-touch 70-year-old man in some goofy production meeting.
WWE 2K20 was released in October 2019, and between then and the upcoming release of 2K22, a lot has happened. WWE has had to produce their programming through a global pandemic, and as a result, a number of talents are sadly no longer in the company, and this means that they won't be
Zack
featured
Ryder
in the next game. But which wrestlers are they? Well, join us now as WrestleGamia looks at 10 wrestlers from 2K20 who will be banned from appearing in 2K22. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we release a video.
Okay.
Number 10, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy's appearance in 2K20 will likely be his last appearance in a WWE video game ever. This is unless following his AEW contract runs out and he decides to retire, he returns to WWE in maybe a non-wrestling role such as an agent or a manager. However, at the age of 46, it's clear that Hardy's best days are behind him. He will also likely feature in the upcoming AEW video game, which means the chances of him being featured in any WWE video game in any capacity in the near future.
When is that game coming out, dog? I don't know a lot of people on AEW, but I want this game because I just want to see what's hype all about. Hopefully, I might even drop some content, bro. Probably my first video, if I do one of these wrestling games, I'm probably gonna do a creative character or something. Probably that, or do just one quick gameplay of a Royal Rumble or something like that. I just want to try the game out in just one video. So y'all stay tuned. When the days and all that come out, because I'm trying to get some more gameplay. I don't know if you guys are tired of reactions, but I'm just saying.
Is unfortunately almost impossible. Number 9, Eric Young. One of the complaints in relation to Eric Young's WWE main roster run was that he never got a fair shot at success. This is indeed true, as his popular Sanity stable was broken up on the main roster, and he spent the majority of his time on the main roster competing on WWE main event. It's likely that Young will never return to WWE and that 2K20 will be his last video game appearance. This seems especially true because Young has done so well since leaving WWE, and he decided to go to Impact Wrestling and become their world champion. Additionally, Young has been very vocal since leaving WWE about the way the booking and creative process works. In particular, he was rather critical towards WWE chairman Vince McMahon himself.
Impact hasn't made a game since I don't even know when, bro. Remember, I was playing the game before. That joint was sucked. It sucked.
About how Vince didn't see anything substantial in Young's talent. Number 8, Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins made his WWE video game debut way back in SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. But 2K20 will be his last appearance in a WWE video game release. Since being released in 2020, Hawkins has been extremely negative in relation to WWE, with most of his criticism going towards the creative process, similarly to other release superstars. Hawkins notably even called Vince McMahon an out-of-touch 70-year-old on an episode of Impact Wrestling, which no doubt damaged the relationship even further between the two parties. Number 7, Heath Slater.
Not
Heath
Heath.
Slater had a WWE run that spanned over a decade, and this meant that he appeared in a strong majority of WWE video game releases over the past 10 years. However, 2K22 will break this trend as Slater was released from WWE last year. Now, even though they did bring back Slater in the summer of 2020 for a brief angle with the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, since then, Slater has also been extremely critical towards WWE.
Bro. Alright, I know I'm pausing a lot, but I feel like he said will come back and then he will be on a run. Simple.
It's rather likely that 2K20 will be his last video game appearance for some time. Number 6, Zelena Vega. There was a lot of controversy surrounding Zelena Vega's release from WWE last year. It occurred following WWE putting a ban on talent using platforms such as Twitch and OnlyFans, but Vega insisted she continue to use her platforms as she didn't want to lose that side of her income. This infuriated Vince McMahon so much that he himself had Vega escorted out of the arena, and she's not been back ever since. This means that there is no chance that Vega will appear in the next game, and there's an unfortunate chance that she will never appear in any WWE game installment again. Number 5, The Good Brothers. The WWE's release of Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows came to a huge shock both to WWE fans and the wrestlers themselves. Both men were extremely popular backstage, and they featured in the WrestleMania 36 match between AJ Styles and The Undertaker, which just so happened to be a WrestleMania main event. Therefore, when they were released in April of 2020, the same month as WrestleMania due to budget cuts, both men were left annoyed and felt like they deserved better. Since then, both men have made appearances in Impact as well as All Elite Wrestling. Both men have shared disappointment in interviews since leaving WWE, and they've discussed how WWE handled their characters as well as how they handled their release. Now, it can be likely that they end up in the new AEW video game in some capacity. If so, a return to WWE video game will be out of the question. Number 4, Matt Cardona. The release of Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder in 2020, came as pretty much no surprise to WWE fans. Ryder had been doing virtually nothing on television for the past few years, and it was clear that they didn't have any meaningful plans for the former IC champion. Cardona will not feature in 2K22, and
Zack Ryder is really entertaining, bro. I was watching I think 2012. He was an entertaining guy. I don't know what happened.
His appearances in
Bro, I'm surprised they still have Mojo Rawley. He not even doing. I'm surprised they didn't release him. But hey,
W and Impact Wrestling, a return to WWE and a return to WWE video games is certainly not going to happen. Number 3, Miro. Miro, aka Rusev, was extremely popular in WWE. The Rusev Day storyline took the duo of Miro and Aiden English to new heights in terms of popularity. Unfortunately, WWE had no concrete plans to push Miro in any meaningful manner. This meant that although Miro was one of the most popular stars in the entire company, he could barely get television time. When he did get television time, he would be involved in horrendous angles such as Lana having an affair with Bobby Lashley. Miro reportedly asked for his release a number of times, and it was only accepted in April of 2020 as part of the mass exodus that WWE underwent as part of the COVID-19 pandemic. Since his WWE departure, Miro has joined WWE's rival AEW, and it's highly likely that he'll be involved in their upcoming.
I know I'm not the only one who would like to see AEW and WWE go at it, bro. I mean, it's going to be weird, but because you already know, you've seen Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. That's just, but I mean, you would like to see that though, wouldn't you?
Video game, which would make 2K20 Miro's last WWE video game appearance. Number 2, Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan's appearance in 2K20 will likely be his last ever WWE video game appearance. It's safe to say that Lars had a difficult run with WWE, and this was mainly in part to his personal problems coming to surface, which ultimately put WWE in a difficult position in relation to what to do with him and what direction they should take his career. In January of 2021, it was revealed that Lars had been released from WWE. Surprisingly, it was Lars who asked for his release, as he cited anxiety-related issues as the reasons why he wished to leave. Whilst Lars isn't in any other promotion at the moment, he certainly won't make the main roster, and there are currently rumors that he's going into bare-knuckle boxing. And number 1, The Big Show. One of the most shocking announcements of 2021 thus far was that The Big Show Paul White...
I was shocked about this. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, whoa, he's going to AEW. I wasn't expecting that, but hey,
had joined AEW. Big Show had been with the WWE for 20 years, and fans assumed he was going to be a WWE lifer and eventually work behind the scenes, but that wasn't the case. As announced in February, Big Show will be joining the AEW commentary team as well as working part-time as an in-ring competitor. It's unclear what WWE Chairman Vince McMahon's reaction to Big Show signing for AEW was, however it's rather likely that it wasn't a positive one. Big Show's last WWE video game appearance would be in 2K20, and him not appearing in the upcoming 2K22 release marks a big change for WWE video games, as the Big Show has virtually been a concrete member of the game's roster since WrestleMania 2000's release all the way back in 1999. But there you have it folks, 10 2K20 WWE wrestlers who are banned from 2K22. Be sure to leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more.
Hey man, so are y'all buying 2K22? Cause you know your boy is, regardless. But this is a good video, man. I feel like I'm surprised. I'm surprised I didn't see CM Punk, so I'm guessing he's gonna be in the game, so that will be a good one, man. But if you guys want more of these type of videos of WWE, please tell me in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video on the road to 800 subscribers. I see you guys soon, man. Troll out.